Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and here we are the day before Mother's Day, and I'm still wanting to play more funny games, so I started something a little bit ago now called the LiL Guardsmen. It's the little redheaded girl that's running a guard gate for her dad because her dad sucks at his job, so we're now taking care of it. So that's what I've decided to play today, and you know, we'll do our Mother's Day stuff tomorrow, we'll talk, all that good stuff. But yeah, without further ado, let's get some hee ha-has, because like I said, I was enjoying this game, and I don't kind of remember why I stopped, but yep,
let's jump right
here we go.
and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor.
A suitor?
No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the ham. But then again, neither did my ex-wife. Hey-oh!
Whoa.
Multiple suitors making their way into the city, expect backups and delays across all major routes this morning. Now let's get to the music. You're listening to the Morning Crawl here in the Sprawl.
I didn't know I had to do that. I was waiting for her
I
to
liked
just...
it better when it was Dodger in the cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
Chicken! Alright. Let's go. Out here. What? Alright. Come on. Let's get out of here.
Note?
Dear Lil, please come to... Oh.
Maybe he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the Chronometer 3000 today. Here's hoping.
Here is hoping. Alright.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation.
Okay.
Which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation. Any questions?
Many questions.
Hey Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
Oh no! So we gotta at least get 2 and above.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above average job performance with cash bonuses.
Cash.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father. Before I go, here are the allotted crystals to power your tools. And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
Not Randy.
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Well,
Which is
he was a
exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Alright, Captain Monotone. Alright, we're moving on in.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better. Just like you wanted to.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin Ball games?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty. And they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again.
That sounds a little sus.
Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
I wonder if it's the lady that gave us the
Not
chronometer.
what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Alright, so we got some ghetto
Dad,
crystals and some real
you
crystals.
really need to talk
Alright.
to somebody about your gambling.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off. Remember, 2 stars or better or we're out on our asses.
No pressure.
No pressure.
That's
indeed.
my girl.
Alright, so kick that out of here. Let's get our shit going. Alright, Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon which is falling apart leading to the escape of the serial arsonist, having the cells painted instead, give me a call. Alright, so somebody's going to be doing some painting, so we need to keep an ear out for that. Expect the imminent route. 2 envoys vying for an alliance. The name, that's 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2, 4. Blah, blah, blah. Take this up and learn as you can really get them talking. Okay. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline sprinkles. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's begin. Begin. Oh, whoa, whoops. No. Okay. True spray. We'll do 1. I don't remember. Let's do 1 into here. We'll do 1. Okay, we got 1 in the true spray. We'll put 1 in the X-ray and 1 in the decoder ring. Okay, that's all we'll use. All right. We are geared up and ready to talk to some weirdos.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl.
The sprawl.
Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Okay, so he looks like he's definitely not a human, so that means I have to extra scrutiny him.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors. An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
You've given me a laugh.
Yeah, my mistake. Most artists I've met are hip and cool. You definitely are not hip and cool.
That's a dreadful thing to say. I would encourage you to think about how your words may affect people and choose them more carefully.
Oh, bro, be presenting me?
If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I'm being asked to paint. A note was left at my shop late last night. You can have a look if you like.
I've got some work for you to do. Come to the sprawl at 2:30. There are 2 ways to paint your stuffs. One legit, the other in cuffs. The little girl will guide your way so that you can earn your portion of a special...
You don't know who sent the letter?
Honest, it was nailed to my door sometime last night. I only found it this morning and I hurried straight here. The whole thing seems a little suspicious to me, but I can't afford to turn down any work right now. I never in my life thought there would be so much hatred toward goblins again. But, as the great writer Mark Goblin Twain once said,
Mark
history doesn't
Goblin
repeat itself,
Twain?
but it often rhymes. Times are getting more and more difficult for a self-employed goblin, especially with a wife and 3 kids. Would you like to see them?
Alright. I'm gonna trust the dude. Let's...
You have a beautiful family. I'm sorry to hear that you're falling on such hard times.
And he's been a pretty
You're
nice guy.
sweet. Don't feel sorry for me, dear. I'll be alright. I've been painting for a long time now, and I know the quality work I do speaks for itself.
Alright, yeah, I think we've got all 3 of our little checks, and like I said, based on like just how he's talking and what he showed me, I'm giving homeboy admittance. Boing. Welcome into the Sprawly. Sir Seamus Goblin something, I forgot his name
Many
already.
thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
Yes, I do. Red.
I like red, I guess.
Then I shall paint, whatever it is I'm painting, red, in your honor.
Oh, sick.
Thank you again.
All right. Wait, so if he's the guy here to paint the dungeons, he's going to go in and paint dungeons. Oh, no. You didn't follow the right and give Malcolm a... I don't want to waste it. Ah, damn it. I can't believe I forgot about that. You know what? He's a good guy. I think... You know what? No. Whatever. GG's. Let's just go to the next guy. I feel like it's cheating if I rewind it. Ah,
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard.
Petrard.
Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen Talia, daughter of King Salva.
Thank you. Wow. Okay, I think I got it.
It's fine. Same thing as letting him out. Sorry, y'all. Alright, so I got a picture of a dude.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulfur mines of Petrard. The
Petrard.
prince will be christening the newest of our sulfuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
That sounds like it's going to be quite a party.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't sound like
yes,
that's too...
one of the grandest events of the season. I thought I might be asked to play my bugle for the occasion, but the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
Okay. Sorry, son left my door open. I just had to quickly shut it. Okay. So they did say 2 envoys would be here, so I'm guessing he's probably one of the 2 envoys.
An alliance between the great kingdom of
okay.
Petrard and the Sprawl would benefit both sides mightily. Imagine the petrol and gunpowder our sulfur mines produce, combined with the technological advancements that your power crystals provide, would create a union that would make our 2 kingdoms the envy of the world.
I guess a wedding would bring our 2 kingdoms closer together.
Alright, I'll be back in a second. Sounds like my son is struggling. Alright, son has been assisted. Now, let's continue talking to this envoy dude.
Undoubtedly.
Undoubtedly.
Vows made in wedlock are never broken. Well, in royal weddings anyway.
Okay. And I'm gonna double check and just make sure.
Is Marjorie your ex?
My ex-wife, yes.
Yeah. Ex-wifey poo. I just gotta make sure I don't gotta call anybody. And learn as much as you can to really get them talking. Okay, so literally just talk to him again.
And now, in celebration of the beginning of this new chapter of prosperity between the kingdoms of Petrard and the Sprawl, I shall play you an original composition of my own on the Petrardian greeting bugle. If music be the food of love, then you know what to do, and a 2, and a 3.
He plays a wretched little tune badly. Whatever.
Bravo! Bravo!
Oh, thank you, kind child. You know, I could have been the first bugle in the Petrardian orchestra, if we had an orchestra. Perhaps you know of a music director in the Sprawl looking for a man with good embouchure?
I'll keep a lookout for that.
Alright, so we've done all the talking. He seems legit, so let's just give him the old 1-2 a minute to rule. And with that, y'all, I think I'm going to wrap this one up right here. I know I didn't finish all of the 6 people that I got, but time is a little short, and let's just wait for him to finish talking.
Incidentally, I believe there is a representative of the Marvog Empire behind me, seeking to make a similar offer for the hand of the princess.
Oh, okay.
If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvog delegate.
Sorry, bro, but that is not going to happen with me. Oh, no. What did I miss? I talked to him all 3 times. Oh, dookies. Oh, well. Alright, so yeah, like I was saying, love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your evening. We will be back with Mother's Day. And,
I would like to enter this bus
be
of
safe, y'all.
Metropolis with the